Are you looking for a podcast about the monsters inside me?
Then you must be thinking of another podcast. Oh! Good evening, Kelsey.
Good evening, Robert.
How are you today?
I am full of thirst.
Yeah, let's crack it. You ready?
Guess what I'm cracking?
The final Guinness?
It's not even the final one, so I didn't bring this one on our trip because the
Oh,
bottom
that's
is
that
all
one. Okay.
bowed out. And I hope it's still good. If the nitrogen can absolutely consumes me, I'm sorry.
Well, that's probably fine.
Let's crack it.
It's not very fizzy.
Oh, there it goes. Delayed reaction.
I cannot wait to hear that in post.
I even got me a little Ribena.
I was about to ask.
Gonna
Okay.
make me a Guinness Black. Do you like my football glass?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for some football? I am.
Every time I've been to your house, I look at that glass.
It's a loud Guinness. Let me pour it over here.
I look at that glass every time, being like,
Do you?
"What the fuck is up with this glass?
My
Who
uncle,
uses this?"
my uncle bought it on when he stayed at my house after my wedding.
Okay.
It came with it was a pack of whiskey or something. God damn it, this fucking cup. It was like a whiskey that came with a football glass, and he was like, "Do you want the
Okay.
glass?" I was like, "Not really." He was like,
And he
"Okay,
goes,
I'm
"Too
leaving
bad."
it."
Like,
so-
too bad. I ain't taking it home.
Yep.
All right.
Cheers. Look at this.
Yep. Let's
It's
give it a
beautiful.
taste here. Yeah, good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bink. Yeah, right?
Too much Ribena.
Uh-oh. Yep, that's what happens.
Need the mix master over here.
So before we go further in, you probably already noticed, it might sound a little different on my end. Who knows? We won't
Who
know.
knows?
I won't know till I start to make the show. For
Yeah.
when I do the editing. It doesn't look horrible. It reminds me of early Yimtope back
Okay,
here.
vintage.
Lots of highs and, Truckman stuff in the background there. Who knows? But we've recently swapped rooms at the apartment. So our bedroom was this room. Now it is the podcast office area. And
Nice.
the room that was that before is now the bedroom. Because this place is laid out so fucking ugly and so not symmetrical in any way.
Those are weird shaped rooms.
Yeah. I mean, this is the better shaped one. So it's fine. But the reason we did that is because Taylor may be working from home soon.
Fingers crossed, knock on wood.
Yep, she's looking at a job to do that. So we went ahead and moved the stuff all around. That way, she can get the same desk that I have, and it'll actually go right there, and we could work side by side.
Like little cubicle buddies.
Nope, she's deathly afraid she will grow to hate me.
Oh no.
She's like, you have to figure out how to stay quiet.
Oh my
I don't
God.
want to listen to Italian Bronx guy all fucking day. And I'm just like, tired of Bronx already? Ooh.
Yeah.
Like-
That is a lot.
She was like, I don't mind background noise, but I do mind background noise that's not my noise.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess that's fair. So I was like, so I got to watch everything in headphones now? And she was like, yeah.
Good thing you got like 8 pairs of headphones in that there house.
You got to figure that out, buddy. And I was like, okay. So I'll figure out something.
Having a couple work from home, like Richard and I have done, is a difficult balance. I'll tell you that. Because like we both have jobs where we're on the phone frequently and talking loudly frequently. So
Okay.
like we can't be in the same room. We can't even be on the same side of the house. But
Yeah.
hopefully y'all can make it happen.
See, we don't get on the phones, so I think that'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, the only person I'm usually on the phone with is Belinda.
Right.
So shouldn't be a problem. Should be pretty easy.
Good.
Then the
I'm
dogs.
excited for you.
Yeah, then the dogs can have someone else to bother.
Yes.
Just been like, Father, there's only you.
Poppy,
Help
please
us.
hold me.
So yeah, Taylor was actually trying to find a chair that would allow for Bumbus work. where like she can just have him in there. And I was like, he honestly hadn't been in my lap in months.
Really?
Yeah, he never gets in my lap anymore.
Is he too big?
I guess. I think he was just like, this
Outgrown
is
his father?
dumb. Like,
Done with dad time.
like every time I get in your lap, it's not even fucking comfy.
I'm on Bumbus time now.
I don't like this. I just want to hang out with my sister and have a fun time. So, but yeah, she might be working right there, and all will be well. But that moves us to where the bedroom was, and one of the things that we didn't like when going to bed was that the AC units are literally inches away. I mean, like, spatial wise, there is a AC unit within 4 feet of me.
Yeah.
Mayhaps. Like, it's right there.
There's
So if you hear stuff,
thin pane of glass, but that's about it.
yeah, that could be what you're hearing. I'll mitigate it as possible. But, yeah, new room. I dig it. It's a little bigger, so there's more room for, like, podcast activities and stuff.
Yeah.
So, the panels are actually hung up instead of just, like, mashed against the desk and wall
Nice.
somewhere.
Okay.
Got God of War maps in front of me, all posted up on the wall good. Got this full metal wall scroll behind me.
Hell yeah.
Bought that thing like 11 years ago. It just came out of the
Jesus.
plastic wrap.
What the fuck?
I never had a place for it before, and then it was in storage all the time that I like had space, so now it's out of storage. It's here. I figured we could use it, so got Full Metal on my side of the room, and she has Sailor Moon on her side of the room.
It's perfect. His and hers
So-
anime scrolls.
Actually, she wants a neon sign of
Okay.
Sailor Moon, like over where her desk would be and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And that could be cool. And then I was like, you know they make noise, right?
Yeah, they do.
And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, they make noise. And she was like,
Just a
I don't know
little
that I want
hum.
that now. And I was like, but that noise is so comforting. It's so good.
It sounds like, the 90s.
I love it. So we'll see if she winds up getting one. But yep, new room. Hopefully sound is not that new. Sounds pretty good. You guys can let us know, but I will definitely do my editing best to make sure it sounds just as good as it always does.
Wonderful. I had an eventful day today.
Okay.
So, Wicket, my little son, he has
My
been, he's
boy.
okay. I'm going to start
Okay.
this by saying he is okay, but we did go to the vet today. Wicket has always been, if you're new here, Wicket's my little baby boy. He screams when he shits. It's just a feature. Not a
Yes.
bug, it's a feature. Like, that's just what the man does. He's done it since he was a kitten. Like, the day we got him, brought him home, he got in the litter box and was like, ah! And ever since then, every single time he gets in the litter box, it's a shouting match with himself. So,
I still want to witness this because I want to know, like, is it to the heavens?
it's
Does
just
he just
all
involuntarily make it?
over.
Like,
It's just anyone who will listen. I don't know what goes on in his little head, but we recently decided, because he tends to like get really territorial about the litter box, so he'll, like, when the girls go to the bathroom, he'll sneak up on them or something, or just like wait in the doorway and be like, you're not gonna go because I'm here. So we decided that we should just do the recommended thing and get as many litter boxes as we have cats plus
Okay.
one, which sucks because that's 4 litter boxes and it
Yeah.
smells like litter box. But
okay.
you do what you got to do for the love of cats. So we got 4 litter boxes and we're like, let's just stick them all in one room so it doesn't smell so bad. So we put them all in one single room, and he decided that that's his kingdom now. He's going to guard the room. This is his room.
What? So he
Nobody's
just blocks
fucking
the
getting in
doorway?
it. Yes, it literally
Oh my God.
lays like a sphinx in the doorway all goddamn day, and anyone who like comes up, he like stands up and posts up. He's like, you're not getting in here. So the girls have been having a time trying to get to the litter box, and he's been just, his weird little self. So he's also been like more aggressively screaming as he's shitting. So I was
Okay.
wondering, like, is there something going on with him? I always wonder, is he okay? So took him to the vet, and we've taken him to the vet before for scream shitting, like back when he was a
Yeah.
little baby. And they were like, that's just his personality. And we're like, okay. So decided to take him back again as a little 3-year-old. Be like, he's still
Okay.
scream shitting. What can we do? So the vet was like, well, we'll keep him for analysis and stuff just to make sure there's nothing going on with him. But it sounds like it's a behavioral thing rather than an actual, like, physical thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So they kept him for observation today. They gave him his regular booster shots and stuff. And he's pouting in the back right now because he's such a drama queen about shots. But so they didn't find anything wrong with him at all. He's totally fine. The vet was like, it sounds like it's a personality issue. And he likened it. He was like, you can have as many stalls as you want in the bathroom, but if there's like a drug addict posted up outside trying to fight people every time they go in, they're not going to want to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess that makes sense.
Did you just call my son a shit addict? Like, what are you saying, Doc?
Yeah. So basically, he was like, yeah, you know, your cat is the guy who hangs out outside the bathroom making everybody else uncomfortable. And I was like, okay, awesome. So the solution to that, I guess, is to put litter boxes in different rooms of the house, which sucks. But
Okay.
the things we do for cats, like,
For
I'm just living
animals
in, like,
altogether.
yeah, for animals altogether, for pets, you know, just the lengths that humans will go to make sure their pets are comfortable in their home is astounding. And I'll do it. I'm living in shitty kitty litter city, but I'll do it. Like, I'll just have to clean the boxes every damn day now. But yeah, now we have 4 litter boxes in 4 separate rooms of our house, and remains to be seen how he's actually going to behave with them. But the vet recommends, like, he's like, your cat's fine. He just is a little bit of a weirdo with his poop. So
Okay.
another day in the life of Wicket.
Now I'm just picturing it's like he's just like centralized in the house constantly with ears perked, listening. Like, left one goes off, ching, someone's trying to use that cat box, choo, when he
I
goes
know.
and blocks them. Uh-oh, someone's going over there. They're playing a pincer maneuver on me. And then he runs over to that one, you know?
Yes, I'm worried that he's just going to, like, constantly patrol the house now, like, checking in each box. Because before, he would just be like, it's fine, I have it all under control. They're all locked down behind me. I can
Yeah.
see everything. But now, yeah, he's just going to have to do perimeters or something. But he'll figure it out. I hope he fucking calms down. I legit thought that he would outgrow the scream shitting, but it just has gotten worse.
I can't wait for when he's older and it's just like, like,
I
I
even took a
really want to know
video.
how long it will go.
Took a video for my vet. I was like, this is the noise he makes. And he was like, that tells me nothing. It's like, okay. Well.
Like, yep, never seen anything like that before.
God. Animals, I swear to God. Love to love them.
I dropped Bumpus the other day.
You dropped him? Oh, no.
He did get in my lap, like, when I first got home, and I was
That's why
trying to
he's
do
not
something.
getting in your lap anymore.
And I picked him up, and I went to put him down because he was excited that Jinx was doing something, so he didn't want to sit with me
Yeah.
anymore, right? So I picked him up, and I went to move him this way, and he just decides to roll.
Oh,
So he just
no.
rolls right out of my hand and lands square on his side, just thunk on the ground. And I was like, that had to have hurt. And he just gets up, and he's like, oh, peace out. And he just took off and
The
had
way
a good
dogs
life.
land like fucking bricks. It's so sad.
I know, cats are so just like nothing.
Agile.
Nothing
liquid.
happens. And then Bumbus is just like, bam! Oh, hey
Donk.
guys, I'm here.
It's the reset button on the back of his head.
Whew, I made it.
God.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad about that one. But I didn't do it. He rolled.
You can't do that.
He has bad body awareness. Like, he
Okay.
doesn't seem to understand
Where he is.
like weights and balances of his body. Like, he will
He's
just
top
like
heavy.
yeah, and there's been times where like we come home and he's excited to see us, so he does this thing where he jumps up on his back legs, right?
Oh
But if
my
he goes
God.
back too far, he can't come forward again, so he just goes blam, and he'll just fall backwards.
Bubba's no.
And people think like I'm kicking him or like I'm mean to him, and I'm like, this dude can't not be normal.
He doesn't know where his head is. I'm sorry.
Because he did, well, because, you know, when you come home, that's on the hardwood, so I really don't like it when he falls on the hardwood because I'm like,
yeah, that's
dude,
a bad noise.
you can't do that here. You need to chill out when we come home.
Yeah.
Because he did it in front of Taylor one time. And
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
see, I didn't do anything. He just like jumps up and then like his back legs can't catch. So he starts to like buck because he's a big
Scooby-Doo in
like
place.
bucker. Yeah. And then he just like tips backwards. And then you just hear him, bam.
Bulldogs they make a very specific noise when they hit the ground, and that's a weird statement to make, but like as a child I was once holding a bulldog that like squirmed real hard and fucking leapt out of my arms and went skull first onto the ground, and he was okay. But it was a bad noise and it scarred me for life. I can still hear it and see it.
Yeah, they're bad.
It's a bad noise. The dog was okay. It lived. It was fine.
Yeah, they're always sturdy.
On a different note entirely.
Okay.
So, you ever been on Facebook Marketplace?
You're not the first person to bring this to me. I've like wanted to, and I think I've dabbled, but I can't say it. I can't say yes enough because I've never really looked at it with any real intent.
Okay.
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm going back to my offer up, which is exactly the fucking same.
I don't ever sell stuff online or buy stuff online from people that I don't know. So I don't have experiences with that world. And I especially don't have experience with Facebook Marketplace because I'm not on Facebook. But
Yeah.
my mom has been trying to sell the little electric scooter that my dad had for the last like 6 months.
Okay.
And so she put it up on Facebook Marketplace, and I don't know the rigmarole of Facebook. Like, how
Okay.
easy is it? Because in my mind, okay, let me preface this story. Mom, if for some reason you ever decide to listen to the show and you hear this, I'm not making fun of you, but like, I'm going to make fun of you a little bit, and I'm sorry, and I love you. So my mom texts me, and she's like, I have this guy coming over to the house to buy
No, that's
Dad's
already
scooter.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I text her back, and I'm like, meet him at a third location and I will come with you. And
Yeah.
she was like, I've already given him the address. And I was like, why the fuck did you do that? Parents spend the whole 90s and 2000s telling me, don't ever give your address to people online. Don't ever tell people
And they
your
literally
real name.
do all of it now.
I swear to God, boomers are so bad at the internet sometimes. So, like, she just texts me, like, in the middle of the evening, like, hey, I have this, like, dude coming over to my house. Will you come over for my protection? And I was like, what does that mean?
Okay.
So Richard and I, pack some knives and we go over.
Oh my God. Okay.
We were ready, like, I don't know what to think about this guy. I asked my mom, like, did you get his name? Like, she's like, yeah, I have his name. And like, his Facebook picture looks nice. And he says he's a school teacher. And I'm like, this dude is definitely going to come over and murder you. Like,
my God.
You are getting dead. You posted a $400 item for sale on Facebook Marketplace and said that your late husband used it. They know that you're wealthy enough to buy this and that you're a widow. So no one's here to protect you.
Yep.
So what the fuck are you doing? Like, mother, love you so much. So she texts me and is like, come over and help. This man's coming over. So I go over there with Richard, and like the whole time we're waiting, I'm just thinking, like, because she's standing in the garage, and I'm like, this dude could just overpower you, get inside, steal everything, and then murder you on the way out. I don't know. I don't trust the internet, and I don't trust people on the internet, because I don't know how easy it is to get on Facebook Marketplace and say, like, my name is Bob Smith and I am a teacher at a high school in the neighborhood.
My email is moviewatcher69.
Yes, exactly. Like, it's so easy to fake your identity online these days and to catfish people, especially little old ladies who are just trying to get rid of some stuff from their husband. But like,
Yeah.
man, I mean, the story ends fine and well. The dude came over and actually was a high school teacher, and he was fine. But I just, why are parents like this? Like, where is the street smarts that we had to grow up with?
I mean, so you know that I've sold plenty on OfferUp and stuff.
Yeah.
And you always go like, please live, like every time.
Yes.
But I always go to a public location.
Go to a neutral location. I told my mom, I was
Yeah.
like, why would you ever give a person on the internet your address?
Yeah, your home address. Don't do that.
Don't do that. It's not a good idea.
I think there's a guy on. Okay, so I do have a guy on OfferUp that was like, "Do you just want to like trade movies? You can just come over to my house and we can just swap movies." And I was like,
Nope.
maybe. And I haven't ever responded back to that.
Yeah,
and he's
it's
like,
sketchy.
"Here's my phone number." It's like he already gave me his phone number, but I haven't said anything back because I'm like, I am too busy for this.
Yeah.
I don't have time to be worried about this safety issue right now.
No.
But I will admit, everyone that I've ever met has always been super legit.
Okay.
I think the percentage of real to like shady shit is probably like 99 to 1%. You know,
that
like
1%.
I know that's the thing. Like
That's where the murders are.
that 1% is big and scary
Real
enough to make
bad.
you worry about it. You know,
Yes.
because like
It's like every time you take a pill, 1% of the time you might fucking die. You don't take that pill.
yeah, because like the first guy I met, I sold my Gears of War like big replica gun thing.
Uh-huh.
Still one of my favorite sales because he was like, my kid has collected all the colors except for this one. And I was like, fuck yeah, enjoy this. It was really cool. And then I met that guy
Yeah.
that was like, I sold all my Assassin's Creed figures because my wife had a kid and we were broke, but now we're doing okay. So I want to start my collection again. I'm like, yeah, you know.
Go guy.
And then I've bought stuff where it's like you go to a very shady house and then nobody spoke English and they all just stared at me from the door, not saying words. And then like one tiny little girl comes out and is all like, $25. And then I give her the money and then she goes, peace out, bitch. And like just hands me the shit and I leave and I walk alone down this deserted street, you know, like
Spooky.
there's a lot of different ways that it can go.
Barter and trade in this world are so beautiful and yet so terrifying.
Yeah.
It's a wide world which I've never dipped a toe into. I kind of want to, just out of curiosity, because I got stuff laying around that I'd like to sell, you know? Like I have things that I don't want anymore. I don't know what to do with them. I don't want to have a yard sale. I don't want to sell them on the internet. I just
Man,
keep
I
them.
want a yard sale so bad. I would love to do a yard sale.
I do like to see yard sales.
I just think it would be the easiest way to unload a bulk of things quickly.
Yeah.
You know? Because,
Have
like,
a-
I've had shit posted online for 2 years at this point, almost 3,
that's
that
nuts.
nobody's ever commented on.
My God.
So I understand now those things where, like, you see it posted years ago and then you can still say, like, is this available? Yeah, it
available?
actually fucking is.
You should make some updated posts.
Maybe. I even did bundles this time. I was even like, okay,
Bundles.
single things aren't going to work. So here's a bunch of these things that are related. Boom. Here's all of this in one posting. Still
get it free.
fucking nothing.
My God. You gotta start doing promo codes.
I already am selling them for so cheap. Like, there's nothing more I can possibly fucking do.
Get 10% off with
You know.
Robert's House Labor Day 23.
Like, that's why I just want a yard sale so that I can just be like, dude, this for this price. Take it or leave it. And they'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Just put stickers on all the things. This one's 25 cents. This one's 15.
I get, like, yard sale TikToks and stuff.
Do you?
Yeah, it is widely fascinating. But usually the people that are going know the price of the... Come on, people. There is no way that the people showing... Maybe a lot of people don't. But even when I'm in Best Buy, it's like, but how much is this on Amazon? Like, I price check fucking everything everywhere.
Same.
Like, if I go to a yard sale and I see your thing, I'm checking eBay on that thing.
Yeah. Like every time we're at the
I'm
Retro
gonna know.
Expo, every collectible we see, we go in and we check the price. Like, how much is this actually worth?
Yeah.
You gotta know.
But then you don't have to pay shipping because it's right there in front of you and all that shit. Like,
True.
because I think the one Goku thing that I did get from Retro Expo that time, it was a little bit more than eBay, but like, didn't have to fight for it. was kind of right there. I could
Yeah.
leave with it. So, like,
It's easy.
I get it. You know, you pay for that little bit of a premium to be able to get in and out. But I'm glad it all went okay.
Yeah, it went fine. He didn't murder her. Thank goodness.
But he paid what it was listed for.
Yeah. Just straight up.
That's phenomenal.
I
Because
know.
everything of mine, I'm like, I want $1 for this. And they're like, can you take a penny? And it's
Yeah.
like, no, dude.
She did get some hagglers, and she was really
I
firm with the
made it
price.
fucking cheap already.
Yeah, like it was a expensive item, and she was selling it for like 2/3 the value that she bought it for, and it was
Yeah.
basically brand new. So
Yeah. So cool for that guy. I mean,
yeah,
I know it sucks to not feel like you're getting a deal or whatever, but like, just pay the price, man.
just pay what it is. Some
That's
people
what I
just
do.
need the thrill of the haggle.
Well, that's why I actually inflate it just a little bit so that you can haggle and then I get what I really wanted.
Exactly. You want $50? You post it for 60.
But that original price, they're like, it's too much already.
Yeah.
So I either get to let them haggle to what I want or I let them haggle and I suck. You know? It's a
I don't
waste.
think I've ever haggled for anything in my life.
I've done the offers on like eBay and stuff.
Yeah, but like in person, or even like talking to a person on, like,
Yeah, no.
to buy something online.
What about like your salary at your job? Did you haggle?
I did haggle for that, actually. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Every time I have haggled, you know how that's gone?
Poorly.
Yeah. I go, what about this? And they go, nope. I'm like,
Well.
this? No. Same with salaries. I remember one time I did ask for like a little bit more, and they went, you fucking want the job or not? And I was like, all right, I'll shut up.
They did that to me on my second haggle when I got hired here, because they were like, here's our salary, and I was like, do better. They were like, okay, this one. And I was like, do better again. They were like, no.
And you were like, sold.
okay.
Okay. I was just kidding on that one.
Just kidding. You bought me.
God, that's funny. Yeah, I need to get on there and see what's around, but it's Facebook people, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not
guess
like
that's-
OfferUp has better fucking people. I bet it's the same type of people, but
It is the same. I mean, Facebook is boomers. That's what it is.
that's true.
So maybe I shouldn't have been so worried about my mom, because it's some other guy who doesn't fucking know how technology works being like, I just need a scooter.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's fair. Then, yeah, I guess I have no use. Oh, maybe I do have use for it, because maybe boomers are like, yeah, this is my kid's old Nintendo.
Oh, shit.
It's got to be worth $1. And I'm like, yeah,
I didn't
I
think
guess
about
I can
that.
swing $1, you know.
Yeah, well, let me pull it out of my wallet.
Okay. So maybe Facebook Marketplace is where I'm going to buy stuff from people
Yeah.
that don't know any better.
Yeah. Swindle some old folks.
There we go. That's how you do it.
That's the new grift.
Yeah, I'm into that. But good. I'm glad that worked.
Yeah.
Would you like to figure out how to use the marketplace? Take a quick break?
Let's do that. First of all, Mountain Air treats me way differently than it treats Robert. It was too loose in Denver. I did not.
I loved it.
I can't operate in Mountain Air.
I was even telling Kelsey, like, I feel so light. I'm so light on my feet.
Sprinting. And I was like, please, I can't breathe.
I fucking love it, dude.
God. We're walking through this neighborhood and Robert's like, look at these wonderful houses. Just like brisk jog, elbows up. And I'm like on the ground on all fours, like, stop walking so fast. It was a rough time. And that was just like on the sidewalk through a neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
And then we get close to the hotel. I'm like, we can see the hotel from our hotel. We're like, it's just right there. It's on the horizon. It's close. I can throw a rock and hit that shit. And
It's just big.
it's just big. We were just drunk with power, thinking that the hotel was right there. It
But
was
it was
just
so not there.
it was just a big hotel.
If you enjoyed that little bit of the pre-ramble, you can get the full bonus episode by going over to patreon.com/YMBTOAP and signing up to be a patron. We would love to see you guys there. In our lowest tier, just in the secret Discord, up to our highest tier, potentially doing some reviews in a new way with us that we might be doing sometime soon. Who knows what's going on? But yeah, we would just love to see you guys there. And we definitely appreciate the support. But if you want to be the ultimate supporter, you can get yourself some Yimtope gear at the Yimtope Apparel store. Go check that out. Go get you some of these water bottles or these pint glasses, all this drinkware we have, so that you have something to pour your beverage into while you're listening to Yimtope. The link to that is in the show notes. Check it out. Again, thank you to all of our supporters. We love you guys so much. Let's get you on back to that regularly scheduled content. Oh, okay. So, what do you want to fucking know
Everything.
about Vegas?
Who was the most interesting person you saw?
The
people
most
watching in Vegas
interesting
is
person I saw?
fucking bar none.
Oh, so you mean people watching?
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be one of the guys while we were walking, I guess.
Okay.
Well, I
Tell
don't
me
know.
about him.
Oh, he just had a snake that he was going like, "You want to touch my snake?" And just like
Fuck yeah, I do.
throwing it out to people, man.
What the hell?
So,
I love Vegas.
He had the head directed behind him, and I think that if you did say yes, he would flip him around real quick and like try to spook you or something.
Okay.
But we all said no. I was like, "Don't fucking talk to him." Like the whole time we were in Vegas, it was like I was like, "This is like fucking Thebes from Hercules, okay? You don't make eye contact. Someone's gonna try to sell you a sundial. Fucking back up from everyone. Don't look at nobody."
I mean, that's kind of the truth.
I was like, "Don't fucking do nothing." Let's see, what did we do? Let's see. We saw a whole bunch of shows. So we saw 3 shows.
Good. What'd you see?
Which I'll
See
tell you
Penn
about.
Teller?
No, I don't even know if they were there. No,
Fucking
none of
love Penn
that.
Teller.
We rented a cool car.
Yes. Okay. Tell me about your car.
Got engaged.
What? What?
And then, huh?
No. What? Are you
What?
fucking for real? Don't even.
What? What?
Bring her in here.
What?
Bring her in here.
What? She said, "Bring her in here.
Taylor.
Bring her in here now."
Taylor. Don't fucking lie to me.
I'm not lying to you.
Don't fucking lie to me. Are you kidding? Ah! Bring it close. I want to see.
Oh my gosh! She said, "Bring
Show
it
me
close."
how good he
I
did.
need to see.
Turn off your light.
Oh my god! I
can't
have to
see
turn
this.
off this light. She can't see. All right.
This is so beautiful. I'm gonna cry. I'm so happy for you. What the fuck? Why didn't you tell me? God
I
damn
kept it a full secret because I was like, I think somehow word would have gotten to her in some way. I thought about telling you on the way home from Denver. And then I was
My
like,
vision just
no.
dimmed a little bit.
she's going blind a little bit. Yeah.
How'd you do it?
Huh?
How'd you do it?
How? Oh,
Yes.
I
I
just-
want the whole story.
I just did it in the hotel room. I wasn't trying to do anything like super crazy. It was
You
just
sit in
like
the bed
an
like,
us thing.
hey, want to get married?
Well, no, like so it was on her birthday.
It's so sweet.
No, yeah, it was on her birthday. She had like a couple drinks from stuff. We were just hanging out in the room or whatever. And then like it was getting like really close to the end of the day. Like I think it was probably past midnight here, but it was still time there. And she
Okay.
was like, "I'm ready to get comfy." And I was like, "Well, hang on." I was like, wait a minute. Let's chat some more." And she's like, "I don't want to chat. We'll go bed." And I was like, "No." So I was just telling her stuff, and then like I just like pulled it out for her, and she was like, "Oh, that's really pretty. What's that for?" And I was like, "It's for you." And she's like, "Well, it's my birthday, so birthday present." And I was like,
Oh my God.
"No, not that way." And then she just full blown starts crying and sobbing and all that good stuff. So
That's so wonderful. Congratulations.
there she is.
I'm so happy for you guys.
We planned all this just for you now that I was going to text her right before I told you so she could come in here and be ready
Oh my
to
God.
show you the thing.
That's
Oh, yeah.
amazing. I'm so
So-
happy.
I know. Like the whole time we were talking to Aaron and John while we were there, and he kept saying spouse. I
yeah.
was like, you don't really know. Like,
Now you get to go to wedding shows.
oh yeah, now we get to go
Get
to wedding
free
shows.
cake.
She said. For cake. We'll take you for cake.
I'm so excited. My blood is hot.
Oh, she's got the hot blood now. So
I'm so happy. Congratulations. I
Thank
can't believe
you.
it's been, you guys have been together for fucking ever.
yeah, I
I'm
know.
so excited for you.
I know. I was tired of Belinda beating me up about it.
Oh my god. So did you tell your parents and everything already?
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice.
Well, so I told my mom whenever we got back.
Okay.
I was like, "Oh yeah, Mom, Taylor has something she wants to tell you," and she just goes, she goes, because like she just saw the ring and then goes, "Ooh," and then I guess noticed where it was, so she goes, "Ooh."
Yeah.
Sounded like a Halloween decoration or something.
Oh my god.
Just woo.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
but
That's
yeah.
the best news. Oh
So
my god.
now that I've told you, she's allowed to post in the Discord. I told her she had
Okay.
to wait. So
This is so exciting.
Discord may know before the show comes out, but
Well, I don't know. Should we wait? Should we make them wait till the episode airs?
yeah, you can post stuff on Monday.
Yeah, make them wait. Make them beg
So-
for it.
Anyway, there's your
I wanna
secret
see how
surprise
long it
thing.
takes.
I'm so happy.
She's very happy. Okay. All right, now for the rest of Vegas. Because there's a lot of
I don't
Vegas
even
shit.
want the rest of Vegas. I just want to ride this high for the rest of my life.
I was like, man, she's gonna either like super freak out or just be like, cool.
Cool, dude. Has that ever been my reaction to
I-
anything?
I really thought you were just gonna go, love is love.
God. Where'd you get the ring? How long have you been? What? I have so many questions.
Okay, fine. So, been planning on it since like February or March.
That's so long. Oh.
Like when we decided we were gonna do Vegas, I was like, okay, we have to make Vegas work because that's where it's gonna happen.
Okay.
So, all this time, like I knew we had to make our way to Vegas so that it could happen. But then money got like so tight.
This is why you
It
were so
started getting,
stressed
like-
about Vegas.
Like I had to get to Vegas. But then everything was so strapped. Like the ring is really just like, that's really just like a placeholder thing. Because
Oh,
that
okay.
thing is really nothing fancy at all.
But
There's
it's
like
so
nothing.
pretty.
It's pretty, but it's really nothing fancy. If I told you where and how much it was, you'd be like, oh, that's really like just a thing.
Walmart, $15.
No, but there's a lady that I worked with at my job before. Her husband owns a jewelry store.
Oh, nice.
So I was always going to go there and have them like design and build and custom create everything for me.
Yeah.
Because then it's something more unique.
Yes.
And it's also supporting this friend of mine that I already had that owns a place. So it's like, they get something, I get something, and it makes the world go round,
Perfect.
But I have to get some money and then go talk to them. So.
Nice. This is so exciting.
Oh
I'm gonna cry.
Well, you can cry. It's okay.
This is
But yeah.
the best news. I'm just so happy. I don't even want to
I
hear about
knew
the
you
rest
would
of
be.
Vegas anymore. I just want to, I don't. Okay, tell me about.
I
tell me
hope
about
you know
anything
how
else.
much planning all of this was on how I was going to tell you everything.
God.
I was going to tell you on the trip, but then I was like, I don't know. Like, we're doing the podcast stuff.
I would have blown
we-
your earbuds out.
Yeah, we need to be focused there.
Yeah.
That the ring was with me while we were there.
Why?
Because I didn't want Taylor accidentally finding shit and ruining
Rooting
stuff.
around, finding things.
That's why I also didn't tell most people, because I was like, somehow it's going to be... Okay, so while we were in Vegas, we watched a fuck ton of Friends.
Okay.
Because, okay, for staying at the Luxor, which is
Mhm.
the fucking pyramid
Yeah.
in Vegas, You'd think that's fucking high class fancy, right?
Yeah.
That is the worst TV signal of all time for 5 channels where we got Nickelodeon and like something else.
Oh my god.
You know how much SpongeBob and Nick at Night Friends we watched while we were there? An
It's perfect
infinite
proposal
number.
stuff, Sets the mood.
Well, one night she had gone to sleep kind of early, and I was up till like 3 in the morning watching Friends because it was the one where Chandler was going to propose to Monica, right?
Oh.
And I'd already done it by then.
Oh.
But I was watching all that stuff, and I was like really wrapped up into it because it was like all the weird things that happened that like prevented it, and then he was trying to like play a ploy to make her not know stuff, and then
Yeah.
everybody did know, so there were a lot of people just like staring at her, and she's like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "Nothing. We just love you and your hands." And she's like, "Okay, go away now."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yeah." I didn't want to tell any like too many people because I didn't want people to just like give her the stare, and they're
Yes.
like, "We know," and she's like, "I don't understand what's happening."
Yeah. Richard waited until literally 30 seconds before he did it to even tell my dad. So like,
Yeah.
that was the same thing. He's like, I don't want people giving it away.
Yeah, I kept it real tight. Literally, one person knew before we left.
Who?
Oh, Belinda.
Ah, shit. Look at
Because
Belinda.
every fucking day at work, I just get like, "When are you going to marry her?" And I'm like, "My God, Belinda, leave me alone." So
Shut
one
up,
day, I was
Belinda.
like, "I have a plan. There's a system, okay?"
It's happening. The wheels are in motion. Leave me alone.
No, yeah, so she's known since I booked all the stuff to Vegas and all that stuff.
Nice.
But I thought I would just kind of slip it in there, and it
Just slide
played
it
out
in.
exactly how I pictured, man.
God.
It played out exactly how I pictured.
Fuck.
So anyway, so we got there Friday. So that happened Saturday. And then we
Okay.
had Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
And she hasn't even posted on social media this whole time.
Nope, I got her to hold off. She has tons of photos ready to go.
Good.
Already done a whole shoot and everything.
Amazing.
Not like official shoot stuff, but so anyway, Vegas, we stayed at the Luxor.
Yes.
Which is the big pyramid, the Egypt one. Hands down my favorite hotel
Nice.
until
Ugh.
we made our way to Caesar's Palace.
Oh, okay.
We went to the Mirage, fine. The Excalibur, which was pretty cool. We went to like several of them, and they were
Yeah.
all the MGM Grand. We went to a bunch. All were good in their own way. Even the Bellagio was like okay.
The Bellagio.
The Bellagio is just cool because of the fountains,
Yeah.
but inside it's okay. Excalibur has like Robin Hood themed shit in there because it's all like
Nice.
medieval stuff, and I was like, that's neat. But fucking Caesar's Palace, bro. You ever been in Caesar's Palace? Did you guys go in that one?
I have no idea. I can't remember where we stayed in Vegas, to be honest.
So we tried to just like see what Vegas was. Like
Yeah.
not even so much going to like big monuments or whatever. It was just like what's here? What's the stuff? Let me send you this shit, man. Inside fucking Caesar's Palace, I thought I was outside
Okay.
because they have like lights
Whoa.
in
pretty.
the top of the ceiling, and it lights it to
Oh.
this ambiance of sunset.
You know what? I did go to Caesar's Palace. I remember the ceiling now. There's like a restaurant inside there that we ate at. It's fucking pretty.
And then you got like the whole fountain. So then you would have seen this fountain, big old fountain
Yes.
with like marble people and
So
stuff.
cool.
This is hands down. Well, plus we're all big Greek mythology people.
Uh-huh.
This shit was the fucking winner, man.
You could take this picture and be like, this is in Greece or whatever, and people will believe
Yeah.
you.
Caesar's Palace was legit. I was about that shit. Oh, that's a different picture. Okay. So anyway, we hopped to a bunch of different hotels. Cool bean shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
We saw Cirque du Soleil, Blue Man Group, and
Nice.
Shin Lim. So we went to a magic show while we were there.
Oh,
'cause
cool.
Taylor
Gotta
was like,
go to a magic show.
yeah, you can't go to Vegas, not see a magic show.
Exactly.
And Shin Lim is a close-up magic card trick guy from America's Got Talent. The only person
Okay.
to have won it 2 times.
Shit. All right. Got
He's
enough
fucking-
talent for everybody.
He's fucking good, man. Like, he's my favorite magic act like I've ever seen. And then to see it live was crazy. So about the rental car real quick.
Yeah.
Before I tell you about the shows. Because we did go for Taylor's birthday. Everybody was trying
Uh-huh.
to give her stuff for her birthday. And so we go to rent the car, and I was like, just like a cheap sedan. Nothing crazy, please.
Okay.
And they were all like, okay. Why are you guys here? And she's like, it's my birthday. And she goes, oh, you get a Mustang convertible. Blah! And just like throws that down.
You got the Stang.
So we got the Mustang convertible.
Did it change your life?
Will never catch that bug.
Okay.
Like, it's fine. The only thing that's that worth it is the ball cooler.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
How on earth do people not live with cold balls? Like, it's the best thing of all time.
The seats are like refrigerated. They get cold.
Yeah. Okay. You've all heard of seat warmers. What about seat coldners? Seat coldners, man. I mean, it
Coldening
does.
your seed.
It does colden your seed, but let me tell you, as someone that was just from Texas in this 107, went to Denver in 96-degree weather, to Las Vegas in 95 roughly, right? Hitting
Yeah.
about 100 some days. Your mid-region, your core is the hottest fucking part.
Hot. You sit on a seat and you're just like wet.
And a cold seat,
Wet.
even Taylor was like, I am living for this coldness down here. Like, she was
Yes.
loving it.
Fucking nice.
It's fucking great. But other than that, that car's fine. It's fine. I just wish I had seed coldners. That's all I need. I'm guessing that's the name of this show. Seed
yeah, for sure.
coldners. So then we went to, there's this guy Keith. So some of you listening might know Keith from TikTok. He's this
Uh-huh.
guy that lives in Las Vegas and reviews restaurants and stuff, but he's just a normal dude. Like, he's not affiliated with any publication. He just goes out and does it. But he's drummed up business for people. And one of his big success stories was a pizza place called Frankensons.
Okay.
So Taylor really wanted to go there.
Frank
Like,
and Sons.
no, like Frankenstein, Frankensons.
Okay.
And the logo is like a Frankenstein dude like ripping a pizza.
Just
It
like
was
3
weird.
men all sewed together. They were once brothers, now but one.
That was the best fucking pizza though.
Nice.
It was good pizza.
Okay.
Very nice. I will say this about eating in Vegas. It's not that great.
That was our experience.
It's not that fucking great.
Yeah.
So I've never had Johnny Rockets before.
Oh my God.
So I had some Johnny Rockets. Let me tell you how pissed off that lady was to be serving me at Johnny Rockets.
Oh no.
And what is the absolute most you would pay for a hamburger? Not in Vegas. What is the most you would comfortably spend on a hamburger?
The most that I personally would spend on a hamburger here in our good home state of Texas is $18.
Okay.
That's like if I would get a really fucking good burger, unparalleled, with fries.
Yeah, this was a $21 hamburger.
That's too much.
And it was not that good. I'll tell you what my favorite food was that I had while I was there.
Okay.
It was another burger that I'd never had before. So
Is it Bobby
I've
Flay's?
now it's fucking White Castle.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I never had the old White Castle, and I got real White Castle, not the frozen shit. And I ate me about 10 of them, and life was good.
Oh my God.
I just said, wah, wah, just shoving them in, man. It was great. I slept good.
Of course you did. Belly full of White Castle.
So actually, when we first got there, I promise I'm getting to the shows, guys. I am.
Okay.
First night we get there, right? So we get home from Denver Thursday. Friday morning, I'm flying out to Vegas, right?
Jet
Friday night. I am in the bed, fully clothed, jeans on, everything,
like you do.
bundled under the covers, horrendous fever,
Why?
right? Felt like shit. Slept, went to bed at like 6 o'clock at
Jesus.
night. Slept horribly,
No.
perfectly fine the rest of the time.
Okay.
And then here I am now. So I think my body was like, all you've done is move
Yeah.
for a long time. Sit down.
Sit the
And
fuck
I
down.
did.
Go to sleep.
And then it let me go.
Good.
Because you can't tell me that those 12-hour drives were comfortable to
God, no.
fucking Denver, man.
Never ever rent. What was it? A Honda CRV?
Some kind of Honda
It was
SUV shit.
awful. Buckety
Horrible seats.
bullshit seats. Terrible. Bad on the butt.
Fucking horrible. Hated that drive. So, I mean, I just driven 12 hours after all of our walking. Then you got to go through security and all that shit. And then we get to Vegas. And we got there at 9 o'clock because we went back in time, technically.
Yeah.
And check-in's at 3. So I got 6 hours to fucking kill. And I was done, man.
Shit.
My life was done. So I slept. It was great.
Good.
And now Taylor's sick, but, whatever.
Poor baby.
But that was like last night that we were there, so she didn't have to do anything else while we were there. But so we went to Cirque du Soleil first. Went
Tell
to
me
this
about
one
that
called
because
Ka.
I've never seen a Cirque du Soleil, and I want to.
Okay. Now you said a Cirque du Soleil, so you seem to be aware that there is not a Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
Cirque du Soleil is like the brand, and then there's a multitude of shows under the banner. I was
Yeah.
not aware of this. I thought it was just Cirque du Soleil. You saw people doing trapeze shit. The end, right?
Yeah.
Whoa, buddy. Ka was a fucking beast of a show. It
Okay.
was phenomenal. It's the story of two royal twins, that their kingdom gets attacked. They get separated, and it's them like coming together to take on the new threat and all this kind of stuff.
Nice.
The things that I saw in that room, the fact that somebody could come up with it,
yeah.
that they could execute it, and then these actors just do it 2 days or 2 times a day
Uh-huh.
is mind-blowing.
Yeah. That's... Their bodies do things that, like...
Okay, no, not even.
No?
So Cirque du Soleil, take any, like, what's it called? Where, like, you can, like, fit yourself in a box. Take any bit of that out of it. This show had none of that shit.
Okay, just like trapeze flying and stuff?
This one was more like stage work coolness. Like, so, like,
Stage work coolness. Good horse name.
when they first, like, get separated, the brother, like, goes one way, and then the sister gets on a boat, and it's just like a giant true boat that they have on the stage that has like
Shit.
like a rounded bottom,
Okay.
and they just are like rolling on it, making it like turn and twist around in front
Oh my
of us,
God.
right?
That's
and
cool.
Then like the platform, man. They have a platform that rises out of the stage in the back. That's like half a football field
What the fuck?
or some shit. And so they're doing it on that thing, and then as the boat sinks, they start to lower it. So like she's climbing onto the mast trying to like stay above water, and then like goes down and shit.
Oh my God.
And then there's like a couple like swinging around moments of like while she's in the water, but then like the platform comes back up and now it's covered in sand, and they were at a beach. But then there's like a beach fight because this like army
The
that's
Barbie
chasing
movie?
them, right? Well, this army's like trying to kill them still.
Okay.
And they tilt it like
the stage?
fucking 70 degrees like
What the
this.
fuck?
And real arrows are being shot into it that they're using to grapple on and swing from and shit. It was crazy to behold.
People do drugs and go see Cirque du Soleil, and I'm like, how do you do that?
Oh,
It
that
seems intense enough on its own.
that wouldn't be that bad because it's just you're really taking in the story. Like that one was like a story thing.
Okay.
Then they had like a Beatles one while we were there, but I wasn't going to see that shit.
Beatles fucking suck.
And then they have like a couple others. Like that one was more just a story and how many fucking ways they could progress the story. Then they did one where like the prince was like shot, so this guy was like trying to take care of him, but he puts like a lantern down close to the edge of the stage, and then they're in front of it, and he's like unwrapping the stuff, so you're watching their shadows just huge on that projected stage.
Cool.
And then they're doing like puppet shadow shit, and like it's
Nice.
just a whole moment, and it was neat,
Yeah.
Then they did like where the stage was completely vertical, and it was like it was a top-down fight. They were all hooked into the harness shit.
Oh my god.
And we were like watching them do the battle from like a top-down view kind of thing.
You ever see those videos on YouTube of like comedy actors they're trying to do a scene, but the whole scene is like on a wall that's vertical? I imagine that, but much more graceful.
There was only really one time where it was what I thought was Cirque du Soleil, the like trapeze and more swinging and ribbons and rings and stuff. That really happened at one point. The rest of it was just like, I can't believe these people can pull this off.
Okay.
It was fucking cool, man.
It sounds fucking cool.
Then we did Blue Man Group.
I love Blue Man Group. We sat front row last time, and it was incredible.
Okay, we were sitting back row, and they
Okay.
said, do you want to be in the show? We'll give you front row. So
Fuck
we
yeah.
were in the show to get better seats.
What? Amazing. What'd they do?
Nothing crazy.
You didn't get painted or like shot marshmallows at?
No, we were the people that were late to the show.
Okay.
So sorry, guys, if, this ruins the appeal for you. They plant an insane number of people in the shows.
Shit, I didn't know that.
So, like, we were way in the back, and Taylor tripped and hurt herself, and the guy was like, are you okay? You won't be in the show? Like, I think he felt bad because Taylor hurt herself. So he's like, so you guys will be in the show late, and then we'll just take you up to, like, front row later or something. And we were like, okay. So they hit us in the back. So, like, no one could know that we were there, right?
Okay.
The show begins, and they do the whole first skit, and then this lady just comes up and goes, okay, come with me. And she takes us to where you come into the room, and she's like, hang on. And we're walking. And then, like, right then, because when we bought the tickets, this guy was like, and don't be late. They put you in the show.
Okay.
Well, we were those people. So everyone that bought tickets, now that gets fulfilled for them, right?
I see. Okay.
But so we just kind of walked in, and then like it was just like blaring sirens, and then like the camera was on us, and then it goes,
my God.
late. You're so fucking late to the show. You ruin everything for everybody.
Oh my god.
And then we just kind of like had to wave and stuff, and then we got like to sit right in the front row. Man, we were just like right there.
That's cool as shit.
That I got marshmallow cream squirted on me.
Hell yeah.
Then I know they do a plant because they do the thing where like he gets the like traffic control cone things, and he can like make people rise out of their seats and change directions and stuff.
Okay, we didn't get that part in our
You
show.
haven't seen that one? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, I know that it was like, because like I saw the guy, he had like a checklist of people, and he was crossing off, I mean, lines and lines of people.
Shit.
So like he probably had to be like, okay, they're gonna point at you with these sticks. Just stand up when he does this, so that you stand up, and then like you make the show kind of continue.
Okay.
And they did that with like 30 people.
My god.
So like,
Okay.
it's like they plan a lot of people.
So if you're going to Blue Man Group, sit in the back row.
Well, just come in and look sad, and then they might throw you a perk.
Be like, it's my birthday and I tripped.
Because then one guy, so they did a thing where like they like found a camera somewhere, and they were like pointing it at the crowd and stuff, and then they like walked up to a guy and they like shove it down his throat, and you see it like
Oh
go
my
through his
God.
guts and stuff, right?
Yeah, they did do that. They did do that at our show,
Yeah.
and it was visceral.
Yeah, so they show the guy, right, and like I'm assuming he's another plant guy that they're like, okay, they're gonna like put a camera in your face, just pretend, right?
Just roll with it.
Yeah, so they go to do it. I see the feed on the big screen cut to like the pre-recorded like innard stuff, right?
Yeah.
But there's a lady to my left just going, ugh. She had the biggest look of disgust on her face. She was like,
God.
oh my God. Like, she couldn't breathe.
Oh my God.
She was so disturbed by that. And then they pull it out and all that shit. And then they actually took a lady on stage that did like a 20-minute fucking bit with them.
Whoa.
Like, she got pulled up on there and they were all trying to have like a fancy dinner.
Yeah.
And they were all like trying to woo her at the same time.
Okay.
And they all had Twinkies, but she had to like open the Twinkies for each of them. So that became a whole part of the bit. And then they were all cutting into it with like a fork and knife and then sharing it with one another. And it was all that. But then
Sounds
like,
cute.
but then their little holes that the paint comes out of from their chest.
Yeah.
Were spewing out like Twinkie filling.
Ew.
And then like she dies at the end, just like Twinkie filling, just like busting out of her. So they like put a little harness on her before she walked up so that she could have the stuff come out.
Man, they really do plant a lot of people, don't they?
It was a lot. I brought home some streamer because they just like poured streamers out all over us and shit.
Nice.
Personally, that was my favorite one, but Taylor was like, that was a lot. She was like, Cirque du Soleil, my favorite.
Yeah.
But then we saw the magician show, so it was a card magic thing, but also with like a Sherlock Holmesy, like read the room guy. He was like his opener and like in between thing.
Yeah.
He did blow my fucking goddamn mind though.
Okay.
He opened up just like talking like, I need like 3 numbers and I need this stuff. And this little girl was dragging her fucking feet. Like she was doing so bad at giving him numbers.
Oh no.
That he changed to multiple people throughout the thing. And this is why it blows my mind. Because, like, you can't plan on this ending if it's timed and know that she'll take that amount of time. Or whatever, right? But they did all this shit. And then he's like, everybody pull out your phone and add up these numbers while we go, right? And so you keep getting these random numbers, and then this guy was holding his phone upside down, pressing random numbers. And when you got done, that number was the date and the exact time. And it was. It was like 8/20/28, 2023, 7:38 p.m. And it was exactly that time. And it was typed into my calculator from all the numbers these people had given over the past like 30 fucking minutes.
That's fucking wild.
I was like, oh my God. I got spooked a little bit. Then the card magician dude came out, and we all had a little pack of cards in front of us. So we got to do a trick with him.
Nice.
And it was like, you rip your cards in half, and you're throwing cards behind you, and you mix them up, and you do all the shit based on what different people in the crowd said. Take one piece, put it in your pocket, and then by the end, you pick one final piece, and it should match what's in your pocket. And mine did.
Okay.
So
that's awesome. I fucking love magic, dude.
A lot
I
of
love
people's
it.
did match, but Taylor, that's when she was starting to feel sick. So I feel like she just missed one step or something because hers didn't match. So she was like, I fucking hate this.
Oh.
But then he proceeded to bust out some banger magic tricks. It was great.
Nice.
And then that was pretty much it there. So we just really looked around a lot. Was the majority of like what we did.
That's the fun of Vegas. It's just like people watching and seeing all the different sights and stuff.
Yeah. Like we really just wanted to see it at night. So we did a lot of night driving. Just like
That's cool.
looking around and seeing, you know, what Vegas is, you know.
Yeah. Well, you did the important things. You saw Cirque du Soleil. You saw some magic. You
Yeah.
fucking got engaged.
Yeah. Oh, but
So-
then there's more.
More.
I forgot to tell you about this one. We did 2 exhibits while we were there too. We did like 2 like museum-y type things.
Okay.
Because they were in our hotel, so we didn't even have to go anywhere.
cool.
That's what we did for the last day, so we could still do stuff, but you didn't have to get too tired and crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Do you remember the bodies exhibit that came to Dallas when we were
Yes.
kids?
Oh my God, yes.
The
I love
bodies
that thing.
exhibit was there.
That's so cool.
Taylor hated it.
It's a little.
She was like, I feel every organ in my
Yeah.
body right now.
It's a lot.
It was getting her big time. And then I was like, well, what's this thing? It was like a Titanic one or something. There's some Titanic exhibit that was there. And I was like, oh, all right, well, let's see what that is. So it's real Titanic shit.
That's cool.
Like real glassware and stuff like from the wreckage and all this stuff,
Fuck.
right?
How'd they get that? James Cameron?
It's where it fucking lives now. I'm gonna blow your mind with the last piece. But so like as you walk around, you're learning just like how like all the different classes work. Like there's first class, second class, and third class and stuff.
And steerage.
Third class was still equivalent to like Las Vegas hotel stuff. Like
Oh my God.
it was still very nice.
That's cool. I
Still
didn't know that.
very good. There were 750 people in third class. There were 2 bathtubs for those 750 people, which
Oh my
at
God,
the time
gross.
was more than enough for the standard 1 bath a week that happened at the time.
Stinky ass Victorian people.
So they did that. I did buy some merch. I got this cup,
That's
which
nice.
is an exact replica of third class drinkware that you would get
Cool.
with the logo of the people that made the ship on
White
there.
Star. Yeah.
So I got me a nice little mug. I thought that was cool. And then as you were walking through the exhibit, you learn that stuff. And then like you turn a corner and it's just dark.
I don't like that.
It's fucking dark. And you walk further in and you hear like wooden steps under you and
Ooh.
stuff.
Okay.
They built like the ship deck, and then they have like stars on the side of the room, so it's like you're on the deck at night.
Oh my God, cool.
Hated that shit.
Oh, spooky.
Like the whole time I was like, do you feel this place moving? And Taylor's like, it's not moving. And I was like, this place is fucking moving.
God.
They have like a fake iceberg built there that they're like, please touch it.
Ooh.
It's cold as fuck. And so you could like feel how cold the ice was that night and all this
It's
stuff.
cold as ice.
Super neat. And then you get to the big finale. So apparently
They simulate the hotel sinking.
in 1996, 1994, right?
Uh-huh.
They decided to like excavate a giant portion of the ship,
Oh, shit.
right? They go to pull it out and all their cabling snapped and it fell back down to the bottom,
Oh.
right? It took them 2 more years to figure out how to actually get it out of the water,
Fuck.
right? They finally did excavate it out. It sat in this saline bath for 2 years to become deionized and stuff so it wouldn't rot any further.
Okay.
All this stuff. It's a big 15-ton chunk of window.
Oh my God.
It's called the Big Piece.
Okay, clever name.
Like
Love
it's
the guy who came up with that.
like it's literally called the Big Piece, right?
Hey, which piece of the Titanic is that? The big
Oh,
one.
you know, the Big Piece. So I will show you some photos here.
That is a big piece of ship, though. My God.
So like
Whoa.
basically it looks like this, right?
Okay.
And then I guess that's them pretending like what it would be if it were still colored the right thing, right? But that's the piece, right?
That's big.
That's a 15-ton chunk of the real Titanic. It resides in the Luxor of Las Vegas.
Ships weigh so much.
The fact
Where
that
did it
there's
go?
a piece of the Titanic in Las Vegas was mind-blowing to me.
Yeah.
And it
that's
was in the
nuts.
place I was staying.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm
And,
gonna
like-
go back now and see this shit.
Like, that's them bringing it out. That's at the hotel that I was staying at. Because you know that I also super fucking love the Titanic.
Yeah.
Like, I'm obsessed with that shit.
Yes.
So I was living for this exhibit, and then the fact that, like, there was a real piece of it right in front of me. It was, like, because, like, that's the room right there.
Yeah,
like,
that's incredible.
That's how you look at it. But then it also blew my mind. That's 15 tons just fucking chilling in front of me.
That is large.
How does this
It's a
not
lot.
just crack the ground beneath its feet, you know?
Yeah. How is it being held up just by like intense cabling, and how is it not pulling down the ceiling?
Exactly. I'm like, how do you make shit work?
Engineering.
How does the world work? You know?
Yeah.
So I took quite a few pictures of the big piece because I was so about it. I'll send you some real quick.
Hell yeah.
So then we saw the big piece. Like, look at that. Like, that's standing like right in front of that shit.
Cool as hell.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that lady there. She was spooked. But then we were a little freaked out because it's like there could be ghosts here now. Like that's a horrible, tragic event.
Yeah.
You're gonna think like all these utensils and all these bits and bobs that you've brought here don't have shit attached to it.
There's definitely a ghost living in that window, you know? Just
Oh,
there.
for sure. So that was a really cool part. I really don't know if that was my favorite part or not because I love Titanic shit. Oh,
Titanic
and
shit's good.
when you go in, they give you a boarding pass. They go, here you
Ah,
go. This is your
fucking
boarding
cool.
pass. And it has the name of a real person from the boat.
Oh,
and
that's
when you
weird.
get to the end, you get to see whether or not you lived or died. You have to
Oh
go
my
look on a wall
God.
of living and people that didn't make it and find out.
That's a little macabre.
Taylor survived.
Okay.
She was a first class person and survived. I was in
Good
the
job,
second
Taylor.
class. I did not, but my wife and daughter did survive me.
Okay.
I was 60 though. Like
You lived a good life.
I was like, yeah, I wouldn't make it out of Titanic.
But you had to hug your wife and daughters goodbye. I get emotional thinking
Probably,
about
yeah.
the Titanic. Titanic was a thing, dude.
So, all right, well, let me tell you this real quick then, because this is what fucked me up about it.
Okay.
Do you know how many people were only on the Titanic due to like a travel change?
Oh no, really?
So there was a coal strike happening at the time. Tons of these coal mines were going on strike, so there wasn't enough
Okay.
coal to meet every ship's demands.
Shit.
So, old Kelsey decided, like, oh yeah, we were gonna go on a cruise with the family. Me and Richard were gonna go somewhere, right? You book a cruise ship, and then they go, well, we actually don't have the coal for it, so we're gonna put you on the Titanic. And you go,
No.
oh, upgrade from me, right?
Oh, fuck. That's scary.
So many people were on there just because like they went, yeah, our ship's not going to go, but you can transition to our sister ship, the Titanic, and still be able to do your ride or whatever.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Like tons of people, it was just like a happenstance travel change. They didn't book the Titanic.
Just a victim of circumstance.
Yeah. Because remember
That
when I
sucks.
was first going to Vegas, I told you that they canceled both of my flights that were months away and just
Yes.
said, please take 2 different flights.
God.
That's the same circumstance. What if those flights were fine, but now you kicked me over to this one and I become a historic failure of a of a plane ride, you know?
Yeah, that's nuts.
Like that really fucked me up. Cuz like they have like whole stories of like families that this happened to that of course didn't make it off the Titanic. Like this
Yeah.
one guy, it was his wife, him and like 3 kids. And they were just going on like a family vacation. Yeah, let's
Mhm.
just go get out on a boat. Oh no, our ship said no. But they put us on the Titanic. That's fucking neat. For none of them to make it out.
vacation. Yeah, that's horrible.
You know what I mean?
Life's funny that way.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. I don't recommend food out there. Everything was so expensive.
So expensive and so
And then-
mediocre.
Taylor did finally gamble.
Oh, good. Did you guys?
She
Do
was
a lot
not a
of gambling?
fan. No,
Okay.
I don't fucking gamble. It's such a waste. So she took a $20 bill, puts it in the machine. She like presses that like the play button because she just want to do slots or something.
Uh-huh.
So she presses it and goes, okay, now what? And I was like, that's it. You've gambled and you've lost
Yep.
$1. What do you want to do now? And she's like, another $1. Boop. And then I was like, okay, do you want to lose another $1? And she's like, sure. And then she wins $6 and we're like, woo. And then all 20 down the drain. And then it was
Sweet.
like, okay, that's gambling.
That's how it goes.
I was like, yeah, we need to, because like I would love to be able to say I'm willing to lose 100 and something bucks, you know?
Right.
Like I've still gambled once. It was with Ferdin. We went
Uh-huh.
to WinStar or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I took $100, and when I got down to 80, I packed up.
Good plan.
I was like, $20 is enough to lose. Like I've been gambling for hours. The most I was ever up was 20, and then I ended below 20. That's a $40 fucking spread there, and I was like, I'm done.
That's plenty fun, you know? Spend $20, that's it.
And she was like, what's the appeal? And I was like, the hope of it. I was like, but look at, we've been in Vegas for 5 days. When have you heard one jackpot bell go off? And she was like,
Right.
I haven't. And I was like, exactly. Most people don't fucking win.
Yeah.
But next time, because she does want to do blackjack.
Okay.
But no hookers.
Fancy.
I was trying to show her craps. I don't really
With the
get craps
dice?
very much.
I don't either.
But I was getting
Because
it
of all the
from watching
fiber
it.
we eat.
I was getting it. And then she was like, this is stupid. So we watched people play roulette for a while.
Okay.
It's like the first night we just like watched a bunch of people.
The roulette is appealing, you know? I don't, something about it. Just the rattling of the ball, the luck. It's all very
I
sensory.
thought it was so different. Like I thought they spun the wheel and then they spun the thing, but now like the wheel just perpetually spins. All he has to do
Oh.
is like flip the marble.
Really? That's boring.
Yeah, it's kind of boring. And it would hit one peg and then basically just like fall in a hole and stop. It didn't do so much fucking bouncing.
Man, the movies make it look so much fun.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
That's why you just
And
watch the movies instead.
And I don't get how they I don't get the betting on that one. Because like
yeah.
my betting, especially for roulette, is just black or red.
Right.
50-50 shot, pretty much good to go.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to do like, because like you could put it right on a number or you could put it on a line between numbers. So maybe
Why
like,
would you do that?
maybe you're saying it could be any of these 4, but I only
Oh.
get like a fourth of that payback. Like, I don't know
want
those
that.
rules, you know?
I just want the 50-50, black or red.
Yeah. There's so many ways you can go. You can roll it all, baby.
I don't want to do that.
And there was a guy that did that. I saw one dude. He just put a fuck ton in on something. He lost it all.
Of course. People want to look like so cool like they do in the movies, and then they just, nope, there goes $1,000. Goodbye.
Yeah. But Caesar's Palace had like a poker room. No one else had like a whole poker area, but this was like a poker centralized thing. And I was like, I'm so bad at fucking poker, though. But I would go in there and I would play.
Yeah.
I'm not good at fucking poker.
Me either.
I just find it fascinating.
It is fascinating.
So anyway, that was Vegas.
Well, sounds like you had a good time in Vegas.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good, man.
Pretty good.
I was like, would this be like a staple for you? And she was like, fuck no.
Good,
I
that's
would-
good.
I would love to come back again, but it's not like okay, every year we go to Vegas.
Yeah.
That's still probably Estes Park for us.
Yeah.
Estes Park's just where it's fucking at, man. It's so good there. That was about it. But I'm glad I got you.
Yeah, you fucking got me. So
What would
happy
you
for
have done if I'd have told you on the ride home from Denver?
I literally would not have shut up about it. It would have been the entire car ride.
Feel free to ask me more questions when we get off here. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You ready to go plan a wedding?
Yeah, I got to get all that free cake and win them pots and pans.
Gotta do it. If you loved this episode, please tell a friend about us because word of mouth is the best way we can get the Godium Tope into new ears. We release weekly, every single Monday, even today on Labor Day. I think it's Labor Day. We're still out. We're here.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Labor Day. If you want to talk to us, you can catch us on Twitter, X, Zitter. I don't know. It's at YMTOP, YMBTOAP. Find us there. If you're in the know, in with the secret folks, you can hit us up on that there Discord. That's where the patrons live in their little goblin cave. What do you guys want to talk about in the Discord this time? Do you want to talk about Robert's fucking proposal? Do you want to talk about Taylor's ring? Do you want to talk about everything wedding? That's all we're going to talk about. That's all I want to hear about. That's it. Thank you so much to our patrons for supporting us. We love you guys so very, very much.
Our theme song is The Green Reaper Blows the Horn by Faraj. We love him so much. Check him out on YouTube. And as always, thanks for listening and tune in next time to get the answer to that burning question. How much are you willing to lose gambling?
But we had one more important sound we wanted you to hear.
Did I ever tell
you?
you?
Dense, dude.
Did I ever tell you about There was a dog person. I mean, all this is getting cut out because now we're into drowning
Okay.
dogs. There was a dog that I followed on Instagram,
To
right?
clip that for the end.
Okay.